we're moving into Diablo 4, which, if we're being honest, we basically paused all our games to be able to record this so we can go back to playing.
Yeah.
Now, Alan, you are by far the farthest along. What are your thoughts on this game?
Jesus Christ. How much time do you have? So obviously, a longtime Diablo fan. My first Diablo game was Diablo 2. I think I started playing it whenever I was in elementary school. And that is the first game that when you describe gaming to people and they say, hey, like, what games do you like to play? I think that there's like different categories, right? Especially if you play a lot. It's like, what games do you like to play casually? What games do you like to do this? Diablo was the first game that I ever played where I would queue up for a bell run and then like quickly run into the shower so I could make it back. Like the bell run was gonna, like, there was never gonna be another one ever again, right? Or like you forego eating and sleeping. Like that was my game.
Yeah.
So that's one of those, like, that's where I learned that from. Oh, yep. Yeah. I just, like I told you guys, when we were backstage, I'm on the last quest right now to beat the game.
That's
amazing.
Yeah.
It's like not even actually released yet.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. That's impressive.
So what I will say, no spoilers, obviously, because I want everyone to be as shocked and excited as I was. The story for this is so good. But there's cutscenes through the game, but it's done on the in-game engine. But there's a cutscene toward the end whenever you get to the last act, and it is absolutely insane for Blizzard standards.
That's like, it's high praise.
Yeah, it's their whoever they use for their CG animated trailers and everything. It's, like I said, for them, it was like, this is just, I don't know how they're ever going to top this. Like, I thought the Buy 3 They Come trailer was going to be peak Blizzard for a while, but then I saw this and I was like, man, this is just stupid.
Oh, as if my hype wasn't already high enough.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I think I know what I'm doing all week.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously.
I can't top that either.
One suggestion that I would have, it's stuff that I wish I would have known sooner. I wish I wouldn't have done any of the side quests until later.
Yes.
I think the game kind of suits itself better to just burn through the story mode and then go back and do it, because you get your mount at a certain point, and it makes backtracking so much easier for side quests. So if I had it to do over again, or if I had to give any wisdom to anyone that's about to play it, for the love of God, just do the story. I know all the side quests look great. It looks awesome, but they will be there when you're finished.
Yeah.
Yep.
Scott, he has been mentioning that he's been doing all the side quests, and he ran into a problem where the gear doesn't scale the same as the enemies you're fighting scales. And so if you do all the side quests, you'll end up getting ahead of yourself in a way to where all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I don't have a gear that matches the enemies I'm fighting anymore. So keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, because the dynamic leveling system, I think that would be potentially my only complaint about it, but it's a very loose complaint, right?
Yeah.
Because granted, this is coming from someone who was used to playing Diablo 2 and 3, where you had zones and monsters that were a certain level, even though Diablo 3 kind of changed that a little bit. But yeah, I can't sing its praises enough. I absolutely love it. But and it's not just because I'm a huge Diablo fan. Like, I'd still like it regardless, but I did not like Immortal. So take that.
You didn't have $100,000 to spend on a game. That's why you didn't like it.
I spent $100,000 on it. That's why I don't like it. I'm broke now. And all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
Thomas and Kyle, you're both playing. I myself, I'm like I think I hit level like 25 or whatever on one character, and I'm already leveling a second character just because it's like, just having so much fun with it. Kyle and Thomas, what level are you guys? Thomas, you want to go first?
Man, I'm embarrassed to like go after that compared to you guys, man.
Don't be embarrassed. It means you're actually touching grass, dude.
I know, man.
Yeah, God.
Well, I'm not going to see sunlight the rest of the day after this, but I think I'm only at like level 6. So I'm just starting the game. This is my first foray into Diablo. So I've always been familiar with the title, but I was a good Christian boy growing up, and that was like a little bit too gnarly, I think, for me when I was growing up, but now I'm a heathen. So I've been playing, and you're right. It's like super fun to start. But yeah, I think I need to dive into it a little bit more. And I appreciate you saying just hit the story because I'm such a completionist. I'll try to hit all the side quests, and then I will forget what the main story is and all that. So I'm gonna burn through it now to get to that mount.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like I'm a completionist with some games, like the Dark Souls series and just game series that I really like. But Diablo, like I'm playing this thing and I'm like, I have to do everything, even if my eyes bleed. I have to do everything.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah. What about you, Kyle?
I'm in a similar spot to you, Thomas. I've only got to like level 8 because, I had to touch grass this weekend for my wife for her birthday. So I had to take her out.
Did she know Diablo was coming out?
Yes.
Yeah.
She couldn't push her birthday farther down the week or something.
God,
possible.
Dude, selfish, man. I hate that for you, but it is what it is, I guess.
Well, understandably, she's going to allow me to get caught up. So that's nice. But no, I played the open beta to 25, so I'm very familiar with the Necromancer up to that point, and I'm doing that again for my main playthrough. And yeah, the game's incredible. Like I can't speak enough praise about it. I love how it harkens back to its roots with that dark, gritty style in the first game and the second game. Because although I enjoyed Diablo 3 for what it was, I felt like the art style was a bit too far of a, stretch for the franchise. And I like how it's just going back to how it used to be. And that alone is worth everything to me.
Yep, 100%.
The story itself, there's like blood sacrifices and stuff like that, which the second or the third one, again, like I really like that desert zone in the third one, whatever, but way too bright for what Sanctuary is supposed to be. Yeah. And this is like you're dealing with, like I just repeated the quest actually, where you're dealing with a mom who kind of like went crazy because of Lilith and is like using her own blood to try to open a portal. And you're like, this is metal. This is so dope.
Yeah, I think that's one way to describe the game, right? The game's just metal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Alan, are you going to be cool and give Blizzard like the rights to put in a Hocus Hocus skin so that I can play as him going through hell? Maybe.
Man, I wish. Yeah, if we could do a Hocus Hocus wizard skin, that'd be killer.
Okay, so talking about Blizzard, we're going to be heading over to BlizzCon this year, of course, November 4th and 5th. We've already got our room. Me and Squeaks are going to be shacking up together. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a meetup on November 2nd, which generally people go the day before BlizzCon just because the store is open. Like they open up the bottom floor of the convention center for the store, and they have food trucks and live bands, and it's amazing.
Food trucks, you had me there. Yeah.
Oh, it's so many good ones too.
Yeah, I love food trucks. So I'm from a small town in West Virginia, and we don't have a lot of them, and it hurts my heart really bad because a lot of people around here, sometimes mayonnaise is too spicy. So you don't really get like a lot of variety, right?
Yeah.
So whenever we got out of town or anything like that, man, that's where like I love it.
Man, come over to San Diego for a weekend and we'll do nothing but eat food trucks for
you guys will have to wheel me out.
Easy. We could definitely do that.
Yeah. So we're gonna be going to Trader Sam's Enchanted Bar on November 2nd around 8 p.m. Come on out and hang out with us, guys, if you guys want to. We're going to be going to, just a heads up on how BlizzCon works, we're going to a lot of bars, but I promise to be at that one at that time. So if you want to come and hang out with us, go for it. We were there a couple years ago, it's 2017, and that feels like 4 lifetimes ago. And it's just super cool. Big outdoor fireplace and just the really cool drinks and just a bunch of BSing. So come chill out with us if you guys want to. Kyle, it's your first BlizzCon, right?
It is. It'll be my first one. Really stoked to go. After all these years of watching BlizzCon online, I'm more than ready to finally experience it in person.
I'm so happy for you guys. Like BlizzCon is a bucket list thing for me too. So that's awesome. I'm glad you guys get to go.
Come on out, Alan.
Oh God. This is the trip.
There's a bunch of food trucks, man. We're just saying.
All right, I'm coming.
I tell you what you do. You make a variant cover that has something to do with Diablo on the front of it.
Yep.
And you're more than, you could just kind of hawk them. We'll pull up a van and we'll open up the back doors of the van and you can sell them in the parking lot.
Man, I couldn't wait to get sued that fast. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was BlizzCon? It was great. I got sued within 5 minutes.
Yeah. So what kind of predictions do you guys have for BlizzCon this year? Personally, I think we're definitely getting a new World of Warcraft expansion.
Already? I mean, we're still pretty early, aren't we?
It doesn't matter.
They kind of have like
Yeah, they have like a weird like paint by numbers checklist. I feel like that they do for BlizzCon. Like we'll definitely get Warcraft news, whether it's an expansion or just a giant patch.
Yeah.
Obviously Hearthstone update and expansion. You'll get that. I think that they'll show off something for Diablo, probably a season update.
Okay.
I think they're going to show what the season progressions will be. Because I guess the first season will be coming out here soon, so it'll be like season 2 or so.
Right.
And I wish that they would show a little bit more on their survival game that they announced like 4 years ago.
That I think is the big showstopper. If they could actually show some sort of trailer to that, that would be amazing. Because Blizzard's polish on a survival game would be incredible.
Oh yeah, I don't like survival games, but I would play that.
Yeah. That's like, I'm like, oh, it's such bullshit that they do a pre-order thing, or like if you spend extra money on the collector's edition, you play 4 days early. That's so stupid. Anyways, here's my card. Yeah. Blizzard just has that with me. It's so hard. Yep. We were all gonna be strong, and we all caved on the same exact day. That was pretty bad. Yeah. So I think we're gonna get the new expansion. I'm hoping it's gonna be pirates themed finally. I know that a lot of people are saying it might be explorer themed or something like that as well. Thomas, any predictions for BlizzCon? And you also have somebody kind of on the inside. Any ideas?
Yeah, I'm probably not the right person to ask on any Blizzard or Activision stuff, but yeah, I don't really have any predictions, but we'll see. We might be able to kind of swing some things for BlizzCon. No promises, but
of course.
Yeah, I just if I'm not injured or healing from a surgery, I would be there, and we might have some insider scoops on it. So definitely, everybody, stay tuned for that. And in November,
you're going. If I have to push you in a wheelbarrow, you're going.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, me and Alan, both of the food trucks.
Yep. Yeah. Park you at the food trucks. You guys could watch the cosplay.
Yep.
Oh man. It's going to be epic. So you guys come hang out with us again on November 2nd at 8 p.m. at the Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar. It's really cool. And matter of fact, I just heard that they're probably going to be demolishing that Tiki Bar. So it might be our last time there. Because so this is just kind of some news. It's like real early on, but not Nintendo. Disney plans on, they're trying to get the approval from Anaheim to expand one of their 2 parks right there into where all those hotels are and basically double the size of the parks. And so in between the hotels will be a bunch of rides and stuff. So it's going to be big.
So cool. But more rides and more space at Disneyland or California Adventure. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Disneyland's also a bucket list thing for me too. I'm actually going to Disney World here in 2 weeks. So
congratulations.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, super stoked. Can't wait.
Very cool.
Well, you got a place to stay, man. Come on.
Yep.
Let's make it happen.
Oh God. Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be so
I
good.
tell you what, we generally go like at least 2 days at Disneyland while we're down at BlizzCon. So I'm just saying, again, Alan, we will push you around to those food trucks.
Oh my God. All right. Okay. Not making any promises. However, I will see what I can do.
Okay, there we go. Boom. All right. Yep. So you guys heard it here first. Alan is guaranteed that he's going to BlizzCon.
Yep.